Hello and welcome to today's episode of the Tekken School series. Today we're going to talk about walls and just generally things that you should know about in the wall situation, how it changes your gameplay, taking like advantage of the wall and using like this situation you got by bringing your opponent to the wall or putting them with their backs to the wall is something that will definitely elevate your gameplay. So let's get into it. So firstly, I already kind of mentioned walls before in the combo video where I said like you should have like a few wall combos, right? And I hope you already have them for this video. Yeah, like there's all sorts of strings you can do at the wall, or maybe combinations of strings and attacks. As long as you hit the opponent when they're, let me kind of show it, right? You'll see that they have this situation where they're crumpling down at the wall, right? Like this. You can get a very unscaled hit, so... For example, I'm going to do like 2 jabs into the shoulder and you see this like 31 damage total. The last hit is doing 9 damage, right? If you hit them when they're like with their legs down, you see how it deals more damage. So you can have combos that do the last hit like that. Many characters have that like very auto-timed. So you have to find it like by yourself or like manually do it, right? You'll just kind of get it automatically by doing like the B&B, bread and butter wall combos. So yeah, let's not stress over this. So what is the big deal? Why is the wall so important? So firstly, wall restricts your opponent movement. So usually your opponent can get a certain amount of stepping done on you in mid-screen. And moves that are easily stepped outside can't be stepped as easily, right, at the wall, right? Just because your movement is like a bit restricted because of like the wall behind you. Also, of course, people can't backdash you anymore, so moves with short range are now a bit stronger, or on the contrary, moves that have a lot of pushback but leave you plus become stronger. So moves like wall running moves, or for example, let me give this example. This move is a back do for Fang, right? It is minus 10 on block, but it is plus 10 on hit, which is very unique. You can actually combo from it on hit. So not all moves that are plus 10 or so, you can still hit people with stuff afterwards. But for this move, you can. And when the opponent is approach me, right? When the opponent is not at the wall, you can't really do anything with this plus 10. As you can see, plus 10, but I can't do anything. But at the wall, suddenly I can hit them for a full string. This is really cool. Fang is not the only character who has this. Brian is like notorious with his he has a knee move that is like plus 14 or 15, and he gets to launch you right afterwards only at the wall. He even has like a cool setup for it. It's called a taunt jet upper thing. You may have heard of it. So yeah, anyway, at the wall, like your moves kind of change properties depending on their pushback or their plus frames, and most importantly, knockdown moves can become wall splat moves. So let's just look at the difference. So over here, moves like this, right? Knockdown damage, it's okay, it's not bad, but nothing too significant. Same with this, right? Wow, this knockdown's from this wall splat's from so far away. Okay, like from here, knocks down, it's cool. But again, nothing that we're like going insane over. But at the wall, right, suddenly these moves become wall splat moves, and from this 36 damage, you can now suddenly do, let me try and do it like an optimal combo. I believe this is the optimal combo for Fang. This is 90 damage from that like 36 that we got earlier. Same with this. A lot of characters have these kind of like resplat moves. Now remember, you don't have to go immediately to the most like optimal stuff. Starting with just like a tornado move, right? Going into tornado move and then doing like a simple combo, not optimal one. I can already like elevate your damage, or maybe just like doing this into your string, right? 75, where like this I think just does 60 something, right? 66. So yeah, just definitely look into it. It'll be part of the homework today to find a wall splat combo that uses a tornado, because that's really important in Tekken 8. It's a lot of damage on the table, and you wanna grab that damage. Okay, so these are general uses of the wall. Make sure to be aware of the differences of the properties of the moves that you have. They become from knockdown moves to wall splat moves, or sometimes they weren't walls. Sorry, sometimes they weren't knockdown before, like this move, a lot of ballerina moves, right? This like spin that they do on hit. A lot of these become suddenly wall splats at the wall. And again, I don't need to tell you how good that is. You can just kind of see it for yourself. Damn, resplatting Xiao Yu is definitely annoying. Okay, I'll just I'll make do with a simple combo. Right, big damage. Anyway, definitely keep all these things in mind. Now let's go into the wall explosion. This is more about like stage hazards, but I figured I'll cover this in the wall section because most stage hazards are walls. Your wall splat moves, when done on a stage hazard, will give you like the stage hazard effect. Sometimes it's like this explosion, sometimes it's a balcony break. It just kind of depends. It's really good to have like a combo readied, right, for whenever you do get it, so you can do like good amount of damage. The explosion gives you a lot of time to confirm whatever is happening, right? So you're not in a rush. You can just take your time, figure out. There's like almost 100 damage there. Remember that if you wall splat at the end of a combo, right? Let's say that I'm like over here and I'm doing something like this, and then at the end I do this. You can do the same kind of combos, right? The combo scaling and the pushback is different. So if you are in this kind of position, you'll need to find a different combo. I don't remember how far back I went, but this should be enough. Okay, I have no idea how this is what happened there. Okay, forgive me. I'm just trying to do a simple combo over here. And there should be like a one move or like one string you can do to kind of like hit them into the wall. So keep these things in mind when you research your combos. Check them on like stage hazards, check what you can do after a balcony break, and check what you could do at the wall. All of them are important to kind of know. Another thing that you should kind of consider in terms of like risk reward is that if you have a mid string, a lot of characters have these kind of like mid wall splat options that are usually punishable. They have like a mid-high that is safe, or mid-high that is only a little bit punishable, but you can duck it, of course, and they have like a mid-mid that is punishable. If these mid-mids are like -11, -12, maybe even -10, really consider using them at the wall to kind of just take this kind of like wall splat. Fang, for example, has this like down 4 1+2 string that is -10 on block, right? So it is punishable, but not that punishable. But at the wall and on counter hit, it will give you this, which is just amazing, right? So you can get like a full combo, or yeah, just do pretty much whatever you want. If you can resplat, you can resplat. Some characters have like combos where they like step and continue the combo. I think Feng could do this, right? Yeah, okay, I'm dropping this now because I haven't practiced these. But you can definitely do this with a lot of characters. Some are better at this than others, right? So yeah, keep that in mind. So yeah, look for these kind of strings. Whatever. We're gonna move on to your homework today. Okay, and your homework is very simple. You're gonna find 3 wall splat moves or strings. So it could be a single move, right, like this. It could be a string like this. It could be a counter hit string like this, right? Find 3 of those and find how to convert from them. Like, how do you combo at the wall? And the combo has to include a tornado. Okay, Tekken 8 lets you use tornado after you wall splat, and it would be a shame. It would be a shame not to use it because it's so useful. You should note that if you're using a 2-hit tornado, like this, for example, right? Like these 2-hit strings tornadoes, sometimes they will limit your combos, and you can no longer hit like more than 2 times. So normally this combo works at the wall, right? Let me just kind of prove that, right? Normally this works, but if you use a 2-hit tornado, right, no longer works. They will just escape after 2 hits on the wall. So keep that in mind. Some characters have specific combos for these situations. It's always good to check in the character discords, ask for help in terms of combos. Most of the research and like work was done already by top players and combo fanatics, so they'll definitely help you, I'm sure. So with that said, find your wall splat moves and your wall specific options. Make sure to lab your combos so you know what to do once you do hit them, and do keep like the awareness of like, I put my opponent at the wall, what are my options now? How do I use this situation that I got myself, right? Because yeah, it's definitely a great plus to bring your opponent to the wall, and you want to make sure you're not missing out on the extra pressure, right? That said, soon, and by soon I mean hopefully in the next week, we'll start going over character guides in terms of how to play against characters. So I'll know all sorts of strings, highs you need to duck, mids you need to punish, etc, etc, how to step them and all that. Hopefully we'll get a video on sidestepping before that. So with that said, I'll see you in the next video, and bye bye for now.